Are you a hero?
Right. They don't buy the games. They don't play the games. They just here to argue. They not here to listen to common
Mm,
sense. They
good
not here to
point.
listen to even what Asha. Listen, Asha herself came out and said that Xbox is in a bad shape. That is doom and gloom. She said it with her own mouth. And Pastor back here, everything is fine
That's the
and
fact.
good. They should have shut down the studio. Man, you guys are retarded, man. What the fuck?
Hey.
So
Pure
that's now.
retardation.
So that's now. So that's now.
Pure retardation.
Is it that we are retarded, like how you was retarded when
Allegedly.
you said that this thing was a good thing? You are we retarded, like how you are retarded,
Okay,
Jada, when with
Pastor,
it
you're
you
just
said
doubling down.
that
Hold on, hold on, hold on.
Ben Studios was good when it was cancelled?
Listen, you just lying on me. I never said that.
Go ahead.
So you just all
You
you do is
you
lie.
you you
Hold on,
you
Pastor.
you were capping for
All you do is
you
lie,
were
right?
capping and saying
Listen,
that, you
you
know what,
don't
it's
play
a
the
good thing that
games. And here's the thing.
Ben
You no no
I
no.
challenge you
Listen,
to
you
many
can't
games and you
see,
ran. So
and that's all you do
you
is
can't
what
say I
about
don't
all
play
you do
games.
is what aboutism?
Filibuster.
Y'all trying to compare all this shit going on with Xbox to Bungie. Like you trying to,
No,
but
I
what
didn't bring
about
up
Bungie?
Bungie
But what
once.
about the thing?
I didn't bring up Bungie
Listen,
once.
she just told you Game Pass is pretty much finna be up out of here, right?
And
She
multiplayer
said
and
everything that they
multiplayer
just
too.
tried to say, and she
Hmm.
said a lot of stuff. But if you think about it,
Multi-platform.
if your console going away,
Yeah.
everything else that they're getting rid of, they are trying to
Hey.
make Xbox light and nimble so they can be able to sell that shit off to somebody who can potentially buy it. Because right
Yeah.
now nobody won't buy it
Technically,
because of the value of it altogether. So they're gonna
it's too
shed
value.
all the stuff
Yeah.
that don't matter. And then there's a reason why she took Minecraft and she took that other shit and put it under her umbrella. That's
Yep.
the shit that actually makes money. She moved that under hers, right? So that'll be positive. The rest of the shit, she's gonna bundle it up together and then sell it off and then move on. How do you not see that? She's saying it with
Yeah.
her own mouth, but you guys are seeing
Yep.
something totally different.
So
I'm
They
then
not
sold
making this up.
they
how does
sold
she
four
intend
studios
Let Freddie,
today.
let
how
Freddie
does she
talk.
intend
Let
to reach
Freddie,
a
let Freddie
billion
talk. Let
to reach a
Freddie
They
billion
talk.
consumers?
they sold
Let Freddie.
four studios today. You got to realize that Compulsion Games and Double Fine bought themselves back from Microsoft, and then Ninja Theory, Undead Labs got investors to buy them. So they sold four studios today. So yeah,
Yep.
it's a sell off. It is
Yeah.
a gar.
So
It's a
so is
fire sale right now.
Listen,
so
hold
so
on, hold on,
so is
Pastor.
so,
Hold on,
so is it
hold
that's
on,
no that's
Pastor.
no wait you just told me to let Freddie talk. It's my turn. No, you spoke, then Freddie spoke, now it's my turn.
Go ahead, Pastor. Go ahead.
Right, thank you very much.
You've been talking
So
all night. Go ahead.
is it that y'all are saying
Oh
that
man.
it would have been a better scenario if these studios was closing down than they selling off?
Pastor.
No, that's a straw man. Nobody's talking about that. That's a straw man,
Nobody
Pastor.
said,
Try
and here's the
again.
thing. Microsoft don't get credit, right? Here's the thing. Those studios had to go and find their own funding and they had to go themselves and find somebody.
Yep.
So basically, they were no longer under Microsoft umbrella. They might as well should have been shut down. What the studio
Yeah,
said,
but
hey,
that's a
Microsoft,
good thing. That's a good thing
Which
though.
one is
wait, 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 wait.
which one is worse and which one is better?
Okay,
You know,
listen.
It
Hold on,
doesn't
hold on.
matter.
Hold on. The fact, Pastor
it
Joe,
doesn't matter.
Pastor, the fact that you're not going to get State of Decay 3 in Game Pass because it's no longer controlled by
Okay.
Microsoft, that tells you everything you need to know. So you
But
bought
No,
all the.
okay,
no,
okay, but you said State of Decay 3
Hold
is
on. Let
dog
me
shit.
finish. Let me finish. Let me finish. That's to you because you don't play games. That's to you, right? But clearly, Microsoft.
I don't play that shit.
Listen, clearly Microsoft invested all of this money on that ZeniMax shit. Clearly they found the value in it. So stop with the bullshit now. Y'all do that every time. Every time some shit goes sour,
that's
y'all try
how
to say, "Oh, it's the studio fault. They need to be closed down. They trash." They like, come on, y'all been doing this for years. And the
as I
fact that
told
y'all, hold on, y'all argue with Z, y'all argue with Big Money, y'all argue with me and Freddie Wayne about Game Pass being a
Fact.
success and being sustainable. He said it's never been sustainable. Matter of fact, it's sitting at 30
did she say
million now.
never?
And hold on,
Did she say never?
hold on, listen. When
Oh my God.
Microsoft their last numbers they showed, it was at 34 million. That was like 3-4 years ago. It's at 30 million now, and it was supposed to be remember, they were supposed to be at 50 million last year in 2025. They supposed to be at 100 million in 2030. bro. It's finna get ready to be
And they
2027,
shot themselves in the
and y'all
feet when
going
they.
down. Yeah, when they raise the price,
What
clearly,
were the
Yep,
games at? What were the
Yeah,
games
yeah,
at?
yep.
we agree with
yeah.
it. When they raise the price, that's why people unsubscribe to Game
No, no,
Pass.
no,
Yeah,
no, no, no,
It
yeah,
was
no,
yeah,
no,
it
no,
was
no,
yeah.
no.
34
Yep,
million
yep,
Listen,
yep.
one time.
no.
They went down to 30
Correct.
million.
Hold on. If it was at, here's the thing: when they announced it was at 34 million, it should have been at 50 million by then.
Yeah,
Mhm.
because but they raised the price.
What do you mean?
That
Where's the
that was
price?
years later. That that,
That was
that
years
wasn't
Dude,
until
later.
dude,
recently.
dude, when
Well,
they
this
raised
nigga
the
voice is
price, when
nasty.
they
They
No, no,
raised
announced
no, 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 no.
34 million in like 2024, dude.
Yeah, come,
Yeah,
come on,
yeah,
come on.
That was
yeah.
2 years
It was a
ago.
but
long time ago.
nah,
Yeah,
they did.
Yeah,
But even
yeah.
if
people
Seriously.
realize ultimate price increase was last year. It wasn't
Yeah.
like a long
And
time.
hold on, Freddie.
Oh no.
And to add injury to insult, right? The only reason it was 34 million was because they used Xbox Live. They remember they moved users over
Yeah.
from
Yeah, they
Xbox Live.
folded.
They
Yeah, they
renamed.
folded the
Yeah,
gold into
that's the only
essential. Yeah,
reason.
into the
That's the
base
only
plan.
reason
Yep,
it was at 34 million.
Yep,
yep.
because they added the golden numbers.
So I mean, listen. Out of all of these signs they're showing you, they're telling you what's going on. Xbox is in dire strait. Y'all still showing up here arguing with us. Like, what the
When
fuck are
she
you
said,
doing
when
here?
she
No
said,
one is
when that,
no one is
when that
Let
arguing.
girl
Freddie
said
talk. Let
since
Freddie
20,
talk.
when that girl said since 2018 they
Since
increased from the
2018.
64 cents to every dollar, people don't understand how big it is. Let me just give you a number: $100
Exactly.
million invested. You lose 64 million. That's a lot
Yep.
of money.
Yep.
When she said that, I almost choked on my breakfast. I said, I couldn't believe that. I
Because
Hmm.
said, oh my
they
That's
were
why
God.
this is
funding
going on.
Look.
they were funding studios that was not producing. That is why that in that cost was increased.
No, no,
Correct.
no,
That's
no, no.
not
Let me.
There
Let me.
why.
were
That's not
studios
why. That
they
studios
were
had nothing to do with
funding
it.
that was not
The students had
producing.
nothing to do with them. That was just their
Yeah,
investment overall in
all
everything.
of
It's just not with studio. It's hardware, services, and content. It's
No, it's not.
yeah,
everything.
yeah.
No, it's not. They
But
was
the
spending
Marketing is
majority,
everything.
everything.
the
They were overspending, and it was over budget of these studios, and they never made a game in
No.
7 years.
Hold
yeah,
on. Hold
yeah,
on. Hold on.
yep,
Hold on. Hold on.
yep,
Hold
yep.
on. Okay, so all of a sudden, y'all know what they was doing, but back when they was doing it,
Because she
y'all
now said it.
no, 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 no,
She
no, no,
now
no.
said
Let
it.
me
Good
finish.
point. Good point,
Y'all,
JayDub. Good point.
no, no. Listen,
Good point.
y'all was arguing with us back here for years.
Yeah.
We was telling y'all the problem with Xbox. Y'all
So
argued us
listen,
down,
Actually,
and
no.
and now
Actually, no.
and now all of a sudden you want to say,
What you
"Oh,
all was
this is
saying?
what was wrong." Get your man, y'all some
What
y'all. Hey Z,
what
what we gonna do with
what
these
you all
goofy
was
niggas,
saying?
bro?
What you all was
Go
saying?
ahead,
What's the
big
problem with
money.
Xbox?
Freddie, you know you was choking on more than just your
Game
breakfast.
Pass was unsustainable. That's what we said. Day and date,
Nasty.
third party, big AAA games is unsustainable on Game
Right.
Hmm.
Pass, and it
In other
is.
words, Seats.
how
In
do
other
you
words,
know
Seats.
that you don't have Game
In,
Pass? You never touch Game Pass. You don't even have an Xbox. Shut up. Nobody want to hear
Then how
you.
do I know more about it than you
Nobody
do
give a
then?
fuck
How do
what
I
your
know more
opinion.
about it than you do?
Nobody cares
What
for your
up?
opinion about
Hey,
Xbox.
but
What
Seats,
up,
rather
big
be
money?
that
centralized.
30 million, was that just for
Hold on.
Listen,
Xbox
I'd
members
rather
or
listen
was
to
that for
Big Money.
Good one. Good one.
PC guys too?
Hold on.
Oh
No, no,
yeah,
that's for
included that
everything.
too. That's
Yeah,
I'd
that was
rather
for
listen
That's
to
PC and
Big
total.
everything.
Money
That's
console
than
total.
Game
the
Pass.
package though, man. I'd
Damn.
rather listen to Big Money and J-Dub. At least J-Dub and Big Money had an Xbox. You
Can
never
I say
had
something
one of
real
these.
quick? I want to say
Buddy.
something to my fellow bots real quick, because I want to simplify this as best as I can. You realize that Game Pass was saturating their core business, meaning
Hmm.
the console, in order for it to be sustainable and to be offset, it have to sell software. Game Pass was not promoting the console to sell software because we was buying the subscription into the streaming services. Therefore, their software sales were being depleted.
I can
She
Hmm.
said
understand
that
that.
today.
I can
She
Oh,
said
understand
that
that.
today,
it's
that the
common
core
sense.
business
Yeah.
suffered as a
But
result.
Freddie, let
Now,
me ask you this, Freddie.
but here's the thing. I'm almost done. What's going to happen now is if you know this is the fact, you're going to have to cut something. Meaning they got to cut Game Pass funding.
Freddie, let me ask you this. Freddie, let me ask you this, right? When Microsoft was giving their consumers all of this first party content, all of this third party content, do you propose that gamers on any Xbox platform write Xbox an email and said, don't give us all these games, don't give us all these bangers. Is that what you proposed?
Pastor,
Is that
now
what you
you know
proposed
better
we
than
would have
that.
done?
No, I'm not gonna play your straw man. We're not
I'm
going there.
asking.
I've said for years.
If
I've
it has
said for
done
years
wait, wait,
that
wait,
I've
so
said for
wait, Freddie.
years. I've said
Freddie,
for
one
years
minute,
that
one
Game
minute,
Pass is
1
too
minute.
good to be
Just
true.
give me
I
1
said Game
minute.
Pass is too good to be true. I don't care about your hypotheticals or your straw man, Pastor. I'm sorry.
No,
Exactly.
this is
Damn.
not a strong man or
Freddie, wait.
hypothetical.
Freddie, wait.
All I am saying is that who business it is to know the model that will be profitable for Xbox. Is it the gamers or is it the people that run an Xbox? Who is it?
You know what? I'm gonna tell you what Sean Layden said. Sean Layden
No,
said,
but
in
who
order
is
for
it? Who
Game
is it? This
Pass,
is not
No,
strong
no, no,
man.
no.
can I
Shut up,
finish,
Pastor.
brother?
Who
Can I
is it?
finish?
Shut up, Pastor.
Sean
Yo,
Layden
go
said,
ahead,
in
Big
order
Money.
for Game Pass to be profitable, they would need hundreds of millions of
Yep.
subscribers, and
Facts.
he was
Yep.
not lying. You need
Yep.
hundreds of millions. They
Okay.
did the math. Sony, you don't think Sony did the math?
Yep.
They did it.
Yep.
That why you think they said they're
Yep.
gonna be at 100 million by the end of such and such. Bruh, they
Yep.
know it take hundreds of millions of dollars to get, I
Yep.
mean, subscribers to get to where they want to be.
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
no
And
problem.
Phil Spencer convinced Satya to make the gamble and
Why no
bet
one is
on that.
answering my
And it
question though?
cost him. And it
What
cost
was your
him.
question, brother? What was your question?
No,
Ain't
no,
got no
no, big
question.
money.
Because he never answered anything.
Here what it is. Freddie said,
He
no,
talking
I didn't
strictly.
get disagree. I did not disagree with what Freddie said, right? Freddie said that Game Pass was diminishing the model because no one was buying the games to have the business running properly, right? That's
Uh-huh.
basically that's paraphrasing, right? So I
Uh-huh.
asked Freddie, what what did uh PlayStation gamers want Xbox gamers to do? Email Xbox and tell them do not provide this type of service in Game Pass?
No, we told you to
Or
buy your
no, that's
games. We kept
just
begging y'all
no,
to
And
buy y'all
just
and
games.
no.
demand
Good
better
Lord,
quality games.
I can't make this statement.
We
You're
kept
going.
we kept
You,
begging
you,
y'all.
you'll have it. You'll
We
have it.
kept begging.
You'll
We
have it.
kept begging y'all to buy y'all games and
You'll have
support
it.
them, or